No, since August 10th.
So a short period of time.
Yeah. She's only been with us. Actually, July. She's been only with us.
Oh, she's been with you since May.
Since May. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So I started July 12th.
On Southern and Vel Vista in Mesa.
A simple traffic stop quickly turns into a heated confrontation. When an officer demands the cameraman to step back, tensions rise. The cameraman refuses to back down, challenging police authority, making the situation even more intense. Is this about protecting freedom, or an unnecessary standoff? Watch how the police react and decide for yourself, who is really overstepping their power.
Got unit number 1847. Got an old lady pulled over. It's like they're gonna write her a ticket. Got the thin blue line.
Can you do me a favor? If you're gonna record us, I want you to keep your hands out of your pockets.
Kiss my ass.
All right. Get your hands out of your pockets.
Am I being detained?
Right now, you're standing way too close to my traffic stop, and you got your hand in your pocket. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah.
I am allowed to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm free.
All right. And just understand that if you get any closer to our traffic stop,
Just get the fuck away from me.
well, no, actually, I have every right to stand right here too.
That's fine. You stay right there. You got your hand on your gun.
Yeah, absolutely. You got your hand in your pocket. It's as simple as all you have to do is take your hand out of your pocket, so I don't know you have any weapons or anything like that. We can stand here and hang out all day.
Yeah, me too. No weapon.
Hey, man. I don't know what's in your pocket though. So if you can just hang out your hand.
Keys. That's it.
Okay.
I walk around with my hands in my pocket.
Right, but you gotta understand.
I don't
know
give
you
a shit
from- I
what
don't
you
know-
think.
I don't know. You,
I really don't give a shit what you think.
Well, I'm educating you.
I'm educating you.
How so?
You cannot come up here and take my rights away. That's how I'm educating you.
Am I taking your rights away right now?
Yeah.
How?
By telling me to take my hands out of my pocket. I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Did I force you to take your hand out of your pocket?
Nope. Okay. It's your ego. It's that fucking thin blue line right there.
It's my ego.
That ego.
It's called my safety.
Yeah, it's
My
your
personal safety.
ego.
That's why I'm contacting.
This guy's going to stand over here and film me, so I'm going to go over there and see if I can push some authority on him.
I'm just gonna stand right here and make sure that the scene is safe. That's all.
You do that. Did you call for backup?
What do you care?
Please tell me you called for backup.
I don't
You
have to
fucking
share-
did,
I don't
didn't
have to
you?
share with you what kind of
Didn't you?
policy
You
and procedures
fucking
I
called
have.
for backup, you fucking pussy. I'm doing my job. You need to go do your job.
I'm doing my job right now.
Look who's here. We got 1805, guys.
Give me 1 second, ma'am.
Is this who the fuck I think it is?
More to the penalty going up. Hey, you want
No.
you want to check with her one real second? She's got a question.
Can't hear you.
Need to check with her real fast. She's trying to ask me something.
Oh,
This guy called for backup. He's so scared of a camera. Do you know this thing will go right through your vest, into your heart, touch your spine, and then reach up there and grab your ego? It sure will.
That was your attempt to be funny. It wasn't.
It does. It does every time. I don't get it. Are you afraid of transparency?
I don't know. I'm recording you right now, man.
That's fine. You guys are supposed to have meetings on me every morning.
Every morning.
Just about.
Now who's got an ego, right?
I was
Are you
told.
proud of yourself?
Yeah, very proud. I'm keeping my community safe from you guys violating people's rights.
Community is that.
Mesa.
Oh.
Usually 2 units show up when you call for backup. This guy's got a gun and tasers. And he's scared of this little bitty camera. But it does shoot really good video. Really good video.
That's good. Look at these. It's pretty good.
Yep.
What do you do for work?
Yep. That's none of your business.
Still curious about it.
Yes. Oh shit, this fucking guy's got the blue line too.
Told you not to get any closer to that traffic stuff.
I don't care what you fucking told me.
Well, it's the difference between interfering with a government operation and just being a bystander recording your video. So it is kind of it makes a difference.
Okay, it's all done. Hopefully the poor lady didn't get a ticket. You guys have better things to do than collect revenue, you know.
Is this you put these on websites?
Huh?
You put this on a website?
What part of I don't answer questions don't you understand? I'm here for me.
I was just asking if it's going to be on a website.
Okay,
I'd like to see
guys.
it.
This your sergeant will know the website.
Oh, my sergeant knows.
Yeah,
the website?
when you guys fuck up,
Who's my sergeant?
all your sergeants get my website. That way they know if you
So
really
every single
fucked up
sergeant
or
in
not.
Mesa knows your website. Can
Just-
I just verify
Should,
what
yeah.
website it is?
Should. They should know me.
What's the website?
All you guys are supposed to know me.
what's your name then? I don't know. I never seen you before.
My name is Spittin' Cobra.
Spain Cobra? Or is that the name of the website? I never seen you before. Yeah. So
Oh.
I'm kind of curious to look
Well,
right
I
now.
usually don't get this far down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Usually where you at?
None of your business.
I'll take it. Hey, more power to you, man.
Okay, your stop is done.
Uh-huh.
You guys go do your job.
We're just standing here hanging out with you, man.
Okay, we'll stand here all day then.
Well, it seems like you still want to record us, so.
You have any questions for us?
No, you guys are the ones making an ass out of yourself.
Well,
Well, look, guys, this guy doesn't have the blue line. I applaud him for that. You have not desecrated my flag. I appreciate that. This son of a bitch has.
You view
How
that as
is
a
that?
desecration of the flag?
Yes, that is a desecration of the United States flag.
How is that?
Well, I mean,
That's not how the flag is depicted.
That's not how the flag is depicted either, man. It's white and black.
But it doesn't have that blue line through it.
It doesn't have white or black on it either.
That is a gang line.
I
What
don't
if
know
it-
about that, man.
If it
That's
had
a stretch.
If it had a red line, would it be all right? Or green
No,
line?
none.
No line?
No lines. That's a flag. It's a different color, but there's no lines through it.
There's a bunch of lines through. There's black and white lines all through that thing. I'm just saying, what your statements don't make sense.
Yeah.
But hey, you have a great
Hang
day,
on.
sir.
Yeah, you guys have a great day too.
Take care.
Go get your jobs done. Once again, guys, he tried to enforce his authority. I have to teach them. I will not fucking back down. Now, he'll come around, one of them will come around and try and find out who I am.
This situation is a powerful reminder of both citizens' rights and law enforcement responsibilities. Filming the police is legal, but staying calm and respectful can prevent unnecessary escalation. Personal freedom is crucial, but confrontation isn't always the best approach. Knowing the law, acting wisely, and understanding when to stand firm or step back, that's true strength.
Employee.
There you go.
Daniel. Yep. Daniel, nice to meet you. All right, so I have a cashier in the office that I just finished interviewing. We passed several shortages, up to $3,700 in shortages. So she just admitted to all the theft. She's going through some hardship. She says she's pregnant. So that's where we at right now. She's been very cooperative. So this would be for you guys.
Okay.
So the total is not 3,500. It's actually 3,700. So I'll take that off. But it gives you the breakdown.
Was that when you go back to this? I see. Was this actually this one was confirmed?
So this is what's confirmed, 3,500.
Okay.
Okay.
And the
So,
37.
right. So I only could prosecute the 3,500. I'm
Okay.
just letting you know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
The $200.
Yes.
Okay.
This is all of her information. This is how we look at stuff, right? The shortages. That's her LDAP, how she logs into the computer. So we know who is the one that's actually driving the shortages. If that makes sense. And then now it has a breakdown. So how she takes it, the total for that day. Okay.
And this has been going on since May.
No, since August 10th.
So short period of time.
Yeah, she's only been with us. Actually, July. She's been only with us
Oh, she's been with you since May.
since May. Yes, yes. So it started July 12th.
And does she work just a general register up front, or where does she work?
Yeah. Well, it's a couple registers. So register 1, register 18, register 2. So.
And then when you talk to her, she's like, "Yeah, I did it. Heard on times," or what was?
Yeah. So her reason, she's trying to get away from her husband. Is what she said. I did ask, hey, for safety reasons, you being abused. She said no. He's just not helping me, and I'm pregnant, and he's working or anything. So I gotta get out of that situation.
Okay.
So,
What?
I'm gonna show you guys videos so that way you can see some of the transactions.
Yeah. What kind of tipped you guys off to all that? She just started noticing money missing. And
so
then
so
backtracking?
every day, right? So we get a report,
Right.
and it'll show you, hey, we were short $20.
Yeah.
In this
Then I
case,
review it.
a lot more, a lot more money. So from there, because we have a lot of cases, we send it to our central investigation team in Atlanta, and they start doing the digging.
Okay.
Yeah.
They go back and
And then they take
Right.
it out to
And
you
then
guys.
they put this together so that we could continue other investigations.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I mean, if you guys need this, to do this, must be happening quite a lot.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
package is for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So
Do you
this
have their information? Century Investigation?
like the name of the
The
investigator.
company, or just the company name. Right?
No, it's Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Yeah, it's Home Depot.
It's
It's just
third-party
they're
stuff.
just called CIT, the Central Investigation Team. So because we deal with a lot of shoplifters and other internal cases, they help us out.
Okay, I understand.
That's solely what they dig into. Not only in like multiple districts.
Yeah.
So on one day, she took $1,100.
Yes.
How? Like what? How do you think that's not going to go noticed?
The officer's here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Angie,
How you doing?
and that's Letitia. She's a financial supervisor.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, my name's Daniel. I'm with the Apopka Police Department. So we're basically just looking into what happened. So the first thing I'm going to do is, no disrespect, I'm just going to read you something, okay? You've seen like Cops and all those shows and stuff. So we just want to make sure that you know your rights. So I'm just going to read this to you, okay? So just, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you don't understand anything, just let me know. But you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to speak to a lawyer before and during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before questioning without charge. Do you understand? Okay.
Do you have an ID on you by chance?
It's in my car.
Okay. So, I mean, you kind of have an idea on why we're here, but can you just explain what happened with your side of the story, just so that we can get it?
Let me turn the phone. So the thing was that I'm going through a lot of stuff at home right now,
Okay.
financial hardship, and that's the reason why I didn't. Was pregnant right now, and she just. I don't want to bother my mom. She's going through a lot too right now.
Okay.
I told them I was going to cooperate with paying them back and all that stuff.
Okay. Right. So paying them back, what do you mean paying them back?
I made a statement where I told them I was willing to cooperate with making arrangements to pay the money back.
So money back, so the money that was taken, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know how much that was?
3,700.
3,700?
Yes.
Okay. So you're aware that was what was taken, right?
Yes, sir. I'm aware.
Okay. Do you have a rough idea on the time frame for when that happened? When you started doing that to when you ended?
Oh, no. I don't remember.
Wait, can you give me a rough estimate? Like, do you remember when you started taking the money to...
I would say, with a month.
A month? Okay. So you would say, we're in August now, so July?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
July.
Started taking in July, okay. And I don't want to put words in your mouth or anything, but the reason you said was because of the hardships, right?
Yeah.
Going on at home?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Does that look like?
Yes.
Okay, so you're familiar with that?
Yes, I'm familiar with everything they showed.
So this is you in this photo?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This was on July 30th. Does that one look like you as well?
Okay.
Do you remember anything about that one?
Yeah.
What do you remember about that one?
Yeah, I'll keep it out so she can see it.
Yeah, I remember all of that.
Okay. And this was just happening throughout the shift? You were just taking the money out and... Okay.
What did were you, I'm going to show you all these pictures and tell me if this looks like you or not and if you remember them. That was on August 5th.
Date's right here.
Yeah, he showed me all of
Okay,
that.
I just want to...
Well, we don't know what's been shown and what hasn't, so we're just trying to get it straightened out for our sake as well. We're trying to understand everything, okay? We want to hear your point of view too.
Wow, honestly, right now.
The 12th? Does that one look like you?
Yes, all of them.
Okay. These, okay.
When you're going through a hardship, then obviously, what kind of things are you needing the money for?
Well, I was reuniting the money because where I stay at, I live with my husband. My husband, he lost his job. He had been for a long time without money. So I was reuniting the money to move out
Mm-hmm.
from where I live.
Okay. Now, away from him, or you guys together just trying to get out from where you
away
are?
From him, yeah.
Okay.
So I was gonna take a separation from him because honestly, like ever since he lost his job, I've been the one that's been paying the rent, that's been doing everything, and sometimes we've been even backed up on the rent. Like I do have good family members that can help me, but my mom right now she's going through so much she could barely pay her rent. I don't want to bother her.
Okay. So you wanted to move to another location?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have in mind what that location would have been? Just a cheaper location?
Yeah, Orlando.
Orlando. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any? How many kids do you have? Or just
I'm
your first
pregnant
one?
right now. My
Your first one?
yes.
Okay. And it's your husband's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We're not legally married, but in Puerto Rico, when you've been with someone
So long.
call it blessing. Yeah.
And how long did you say that was? You guys have been together for?
Almost 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
And he lost his job and...
Yeah. He just started working again.
And do you have any of the money that was taken still?
No.
No? Okay.
No, that's why I told him I was willing to do arrangements.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I watched some of the video from these. Can you tell me about the green bag?
The green bag is where you put the money.
Is it like,
that's where you give it to the cashier and she counts the money.
Okay. And what happened when you put the money from the register in the green bag? Where did that green bag go? It never went where it was supposed to go?
No.
Where did it go?
No. I would take it with me and save it.
Okay, so take it home?
Yeah.
So I maybe have missed this, but what happened to the money that was taken? The $3,700?
Oh, that's what I was telling the gentleman, that I saved it up and gave it for the apartment.
Okay.
Okay, it went towards rent.
Yeah.
It went towards rent. Towards a new place or your current place?
No, the new place.
It went towards a new place. Okay.
Have you ever been arrested before?
No. Never.
No?
Never.
We appreciate your honesty.
No, because honestly, I'm just going through so much. That's why I told him, I'm not a bad girl. I don't do stuff like this. I only did it because our home is so bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
We acknowledge that, you seem like a nice person, and
I didn't know about the help. I would have looked into that. I wouldn't.
we want you to, get help and everything, and we acknowledge that you've been helpful with us, and people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't look at this like this is the rest of your life, right? Like you made a mistake,
Yeah.
but you have to own up to these mistakes, and they have, mistakes do have consequences. You know that.
I know.
So just take that in mind moving forward, okay?
Here's the issue, right? Is that it's a decent amount of money that you took, right?
Yes.
So it is a felony, right?
Okay.
So we do have to take you to jail today, all right? So we want to make this as easy for us and as easier for you as possible, right? We don't want to try to embarrass you. We do have to walk you out to the car.
Yeah.
We don't want to walk you out handcuffed, okay?
Okay.
But that requires you to cooperate with us, okay? We'll walk you out to the car. We'll handcuff you at the car. We don't want to try and embarrass you as much as you can. I mean, obviously, it's stressful enough.
You know how long I'm gonna be in jail?
No, I do not. You'll be provided a bond, so you will be able to bond out. And if not, you'll be able to see the judge, and he'll be able to look at your case. But you being never have been arrested before,
No.
they may just release you on your own recognizance. So, I can't make that call. It's totally up to a judge. But I can just tell you from experience.
They'll consider how you behave, your like he said, your past record. You've been cooperative with us, so just work with everybody over there. Be respectful to them. Do what they tell you, and whatever happens, that's up to the judge to decide. Okay.
Do you want to take your apron off or anything like that?
Yeah. Can I call my family?
Yeah. Just one phone call, please.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right. Have a seat. I won't buckle you in yet. We're gonna have somebody come and search you. Okay. Let me know if you need anything.
Desperation can lead people to make poor choices, but breaking the law is never the answer. This story reminds us of the importance of seeking help the right way instead of risking the future for a moment of relief. In times of crisis, turning to support organizations or family can make all the difference, because one mistake can have lifelong consequences.